Rosyth Dockyard is a large naval dockyard on the Firth of Forth at Rosyth, Fife, Scotland, owned by Babcock Marine, which formerly undertook refitting of Royal Navy surface vessels and submarines. Before its privatisation in the 1990s, it was formerly the Royal Naval Dockyard Rosyth. Its primary role is now as integration site for the Royal Navy's newest aircraft carriers, the Queen Elizabeth class. History. Construction of the dockyard by civil engineers Easton, Gibb and Son commenced in 1909. At the time, the Royal Navy was strengthening its presence along the eastern seaboard of Great Britain due to a naval arms race with Germany. First World War HMS Russell. In 1903 approval was given with an estimated cost of £3 million for works, and £250,000 for machinery spread over 10 years. The site was 1,184 acres and the main basin would be 52.5 acres. Large enough for 11 battleships or 22 if doubled up. The first ship to dry dock there was the pre-dreadnought battleship HMS Zealandia on March 28, 1916. Interwar years HMS Magnificent is an ammunition store ship between October 1918 and February 4, 1920. HMS Crescent is a harbour depot ship between 1 May 1920 and 17 September 1921. HMS London is a minelayer between February 1918 and January 1919. Second World War Post-war privatisation Babcock Thorn, a consortium operated by Babcock International and Thorn Emi, was awarded the management contract for Rosyth Dockyard in 1987. With Rosyth Dockyard becoming a government-owned, contractor-run facility. This contract was awarded in parallel with Devonport Management Limited's contract to run Devonport Dockyard, Plymouth. In 1993 the Ministry of Defence announced plans to privatise Rosyth. Babcock International, who had bought out Thorn's share of the original Babcock-Thorn consortium, was the only company to submit a bid and after protracted negotiations purchased the yard in January 1997. Nuclear submarine refitting In 1984 Rosyth was chosen as the sole location for refitting the Royal Navy's nuclear submarine fleet, and in 1986 extensive rebuilding commenced to facilitate this new role. However, in 1993, the government switched the refitting role to Devonport Dockyard. Nuclear submarine decommissioning 7 nuclear submarines were stored at Rosyth in 2007, HMS Churchill, HMS Dreadnought, HMS Resolution, HMS Repulse, HMS Renown, HMS Revenge, HMS Swiftsure. Queen Elizabeth-class aircraft carriers The Royal Navy's 2 Queen Elizabeth-class carriers are being constructed across 6 UK shipyards, with final assembly at Rosyth. References. External links, media related to Rosyth Dockyard at Wikimedia Commons, Graveyard Fear as Subs Hull is Hold, Dunfermline Press, April 3, 2008.